Hello, welcome to another edition of Fresh Finds by 5 Cat Thrift, and I have been really busy this week. I went to Goodwill 3 times. I feel like I went once last weekend, and then I went 2 more times during the week. Because first of all, I had my birthday discount, and then second of all, I found out that they have a customer appreciation day every second Tuesday. So you go there, you buy stuff, and then you end up getting like another 20% off that you can use that Thursday. So yeah, it kind of forces me to go more, but I guess I'm gonna go anyways, so what does it matter? But yeah, it worked out good because I am collecting a lot of household items for the Airbnb, which I apparently can't say, that we are starting up in our upper unit that we have. Our tenant is no longer with us, so we decided it made more sense for us to start an Airbnb. And of course, I'm trying to decorate and do as much as I possibly can secondhand up there. We got a lot of furniture today that my dad donated to the cause, and we went to Habitat for Humanity Restore because we were trying to find a couch, but unfortunately they really didn't have much there. So I did end up getting a couple of other items there, some to resell and some to decorate with, and we did end up getting a couch for ourselves, but not much for upstairs. So we are still looking for a couch and a table. But anyways, let's get into it. Let's get into some of the cool stuff I found. So I'm gonna start with this awesome squirrel painting that I found. This will be hanging in the Airbnb upstairs, and this is just really cool. Obviously it's a cute little squirrel, but it's like super textured. It's definitely hand painted. I'm gonna have to fix the back a little bit, but it looks like it's vintage. I imagine that this is like an actual canvas in here. It's framed really well, so I can't really tell, but yes, it is nice. Even though there's like some dents in it, I just loved it, and yeah, I wasn't gonna leave this there because it's super cute. Who doesn't like squirrels? They're fun. I just put this back here so you can see it because it's cool. All right, so some of the other items that I got, well, I guess I'll start over here, keep going over here. So I found this cool like seashell thing. I did look up some comps on it. It's not worth like a ton. It is, I think it's Lennox, yeah, Lennox, made in the USA. It's in really good condition. It's got all the gold leafing. None of it's really chipped off or in really terrible condition. So I saw this and I thought this would be really cute to decorate upstairs with, especially like if you put it in the dressers, if you can put like keys or whatever little random things you're traveling with in here and to kind of compartmentalize it. But yeah, I thought it was just like in good condition and really nice and cute, and it's gonna go with some stuff up there, so I picked this up. I don't remember, I feel like it was probably $5. They didn't really have a thing on it, but I found this cool matching bird dish that's exactly the same. So it's Lennox, it's obviously like some sort of a set, and it's like a dove, it's got eyes on it. It's pretty cool. So this was $4.99, and they charged me $4.99 for this one too, so not gonna complain. They're both in super good condition. All the gold leafing is still on the trim, and there really aren't any chips. So Chesters, do we need the constant crying? It's not a baby, it's a cat, I swear. So anyways, pick those up. I'm going to decorate those. I think I'm going to use this as a soap dish in the bathroom upstairs. I think it's a pretty cool set, and I'm hoping that nobody ever breaks it and it works out. So when I was looking for dishes for the Airbnb, I found these super cool. I found a lot of them, as you can see. I'm going to put some of these up here out of the way. But I found a lot of them. This has got some chips on the back of this one, but this is just a super cool, pretty set. So this is Hearthstone China Block, and it's made in Portugal, and it's called Herb Garden. And I looked up this brand when I was purchasing these dishes because I was actually going to buy these for the Airbnb because I thought they were cool and different and fun. Turns out these actually sell for a pretty good amount, so I actually ended up buying these with intentions to resell them. I think all of these were $1.99, yep, $1.99, and then these were all 99 cents. So not too bad. I'm pretty sure I used my birthday discount to get these, so I think that was like 15% off of the full order as well. So that actually worked out pretty good for me. Probably gonna resell those and put those in my eBay store because as it turns out, everything that we're doing up in the Airbnb, which I didn't really plan this, I do like the color blue, and the bathroom up there is blue, but I wasn't really planning on going towards blue, but that's kind of just what I found. So this is Project 62, and these are stoneware. So these are pretty nice bowls. Actually, Cerise kind of dropped one a little bit earlier. Luckily, it didn't break. And it made a really heavy sound. So these are pretty heavy duty bowls. Fortunately, there were only 2 of them. But I found these other really cool, also stoneware, nice bowls as well. So I picked all of these up. I think these were $1.99 and these were also $1.99. But I picked these up and I'm kind of just gonna go with a whole little bit of a hodgepodge look up there. I figured as long as they kind of go with like the color, it should be okay. It shouldn't be a problem. And I wanted everything to be a little bit more of a warmer tone for the kitchen, but unfortunately, they just didn't have what I was looking for this time. I also ended up finding these cute little clear plates that I'll put up there. These were each 99 cents. I'm gonna try and see if I can find 2 more dishes that are around this size that are kind of similar but not really, that will go with them. So when I was there for my birthday, I found these plates, which I thought were super cool. These are World Farmhouse dishes. I haven't really looked too much into them, but I just liked how they weren't like a perfect circle and they kind of had like this cool edging on them. They're pretty like heavy, thick, durable, so I think if you dropped some maybe bones, they would get away with not having a problem. So I bought it. Oh, this one's dirty. That's gross. So I bought 8 of them, and then when I went back, I saw that they had like another stack. So I grabbed 2 more at $1.99 because I knew I was gonna get that customer appreciation discount. So I grabbed 2 more just to keep as backups in case somebody actually does break them. So I have quite a few of these right now, and I'm hoping that they just work out well. Obviously, they go really good with like this dish. Not as good with this one, but whatever. It'll be fine. Because like I said, people are probably gonna break stuff up there, so I'm not gonna like overthink it too much. And that's also why I don't use those cute herb garden plates, because it'd actually be pretty hard and inexpensive to replace those. Alright, so today I found this just when I was randomly walking around, and this is, I haven't looked this up, but this is Royal Arts. I don't know what that small thing says. It might have been made in the USA, I think. But it feels really heavy duty and like pewter, so I'm gonna do a little bit more digging on this, but it's just really ornate. It's really cool, this whole little stem piece that comes off of it. It's really pretty. It was only $2. It's a new arrival. But yeah, I just scooped this up. This is definitely gonna be something I resell. I'm not gonna use this to decorate up there, even though this would probably be more durable than the glass stuff. If I find a reason for it up there, I'll leave it up there, but as of now, I plan to put this up on my eBay store sooner than later. Okay, I found these at Restore as well. These are kind of interesting. I'm gonna decorate with these up there, but somebody took like some vintage rolling pins. I have to assume they were like a gift or something because they both have bows on them. But somebody took some vintage rolling pins and they put like a concrete plaster looking of sorts and a bunch of broken dishes and like porcelain pieces into them. These are clearly handmade. And I mean, some of them are sharp, like you have to legit be careful. I think I'm gonna like hang them from the ceiling because I think they look really super cool. Some of them, this one has buttons on it. But yeah, this is just like a really cool piece of folk art to some extent, some handmade primitive stuff that somebody made. I just thought it was really nifty and different. I feel like they were only like $2. They were really super inexpensive, so worth it. And like I said, I think if they're like hanging, see again, blue. I wasn't trying to get blue. I was trying so hard to get warm browns, but that's okay. This will match, obviously, so the kitchen's just gonna have to be blue at this point. We don't have a choice. All right, also, I found a ton of 80s stuff when I was there this past Thursday, the West Milwaukee Goodwill. I found this, which is just so 80s. This couldn't scream any more 80s Art Deco. It's porcelain. Somebody painted this. You can tell by looking on the inside. So somebody painted it with this texturizing spray and they signed it. But yeah, this was probably something, I'd be really interested to see what this actually was because it's got that cool texture to it. But yeah, I just think it's a really cool piece. This was $3.99, and this I am going to resell too because this is not going to match the aesthetic that I have going upstairs at all. I'm doing more of like a rustic look up there, and this is very Art Deco and crazy. All right, I also saw these when I walked in, and they caught my eye because they are definitely a vintage shoe. Also, I noticed that they were 50% off the green tag, so they were originally $6.99, but green tags were half off, so they were closer to like $3.50. Plus, I had the 20% discount. So, yeah, once I noticed that these were vintage shoes, I grabbed them to look them over, and it turns out that they were made in Italy. So they're actually pretty good shoes. They're also size 11s, and I thought they would fit me, but guess what? They don't fit me because nothing fits my feet anymore. I think they're like Louis Lanfranco. It's kind of hard to read the signature. I'm gonna do a little bit more digging on these. I feel like I briefly looked at these and I saw that they were mostly men's shoes. So we'll see. But overall, Italian shoes and vintage 80s shoes, I don't see why these ones sell. They're pretty cute, cute little heel. They're pretty good for casual wear and for business and actually really whatever you want to do with them. They're cute. All right, more household items. Oh God, this guy was a good find. I'm really happy with this one. So again, not very much to choose from there, but this little owl was just the cutest. He was just sitting there being really super cute, and I really like owls, and especially great horned owls. I was hoping that there might have been a couple other of these bird pieces, but unfortunately there wasn't. I had purchased some kind of gothic owls earlier from a different thrift store earlier this month, so I think I'm gonna put those and him on the mantle upstairs, and I think they're just like super cute. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research as to the sticker that's on here as well and see if this is actually worth anything. I don't think it is. They're just a cute little ceramic owl, but he's fun and I like him, and I think he's gonna make a great decoration. I also saw this guy and just couldn't leave him because anyone who knows me knows I really like ponies, and I don't even care that he's like super scuffed up and he has like a problem standing, because he does, and he's missing his chain. His ears are intact really well though. Honestly, he's really not that bad a condition. I honestly, I kind of almost like borderline want to paint him, but I won't. But he's super cool, and I just didn't want to leave him there. He was $1.99, so I picked him up, and I am going to decorate with him upstairs because he's cool and durable and fun, and I like all the wear on him, all the scratches. I don't know why, I just think it's cool. I think he's so fun. All right. Oop, there he's fallen. All right, picked up a couple household items because a lot of times you find better stuff there. This is a really nice bottle opener. I really should have took off the sticker that was on here, but super nice bottle opener. I think it opens up like 2 different types of bottles, but I really liked it. I thought it was really nice wooden handle, so I kept that. Pair of tongs because these are super nice, and these 2 really super sharp knives. I'm thinking this one's a Japan knife, so I know that that's a good knife. And then this one is, oh, this is from England. So yeah, both of these are pretty high quality knives, and they were both pretty sharp. So I think I'm gonna put with those knife magnets up there, and then like put these up on there. I'm undecided though. We have a ton of drawers up there. We just have like a ton of cabinet space and drawers and storage up there, and a lot of it I don't even think it's gonna end up getting used, but I guess we'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out as we go, I suppose. We have plenty of room to put things, that's for sure. So that'll work for those. And then I have been obsessively looking over the activewear section because a couple of weeks ago, which was probably a month ago at this point, I found some Spanx and I was really excited about it. So now I kind of just am constantly trying to find more Spanx. I think that was like a once in a lifetime thing. But I did find these Avelina pants. I'm gonna have to look a little bit more into the style of them because it doesn't really say. But they're kind of like baggier pants, maybe like a jogger, but they kind of feel like that windbreaker material. But yeah, they're in really super good condition. They have nice pockets on the back with really nice solid metal buttons, little pockets on the front that probably aren't really gonna do much because, you know, girl pants. And they're a 12p. I think these were marked at like $14.99, so I got these for $7.50, which isn't bad. I saw some comps for Athleisure pants and they were all like around like 30 plus. So I think these will go pretty quick, especially with the style of like bagginess coming back in. I think these should be a pretty good quick sell. I'm hoping. Last time I bought, oh, there's cool zippers down here. Oh neat, there's zipper pockets down here. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even see that. Those are nice. But yeah, last time I bought something Athleisure that I had all intentions of reselling, I accidentally ended up keeping because it's a really nice sweater. So they make good products. I think that one will go pretty quick. Like I said, we found a ton of 80s stuff, and this bag had been there on Tuesday and it was behind the counter, so I thought maybe somebody purchased it, but then I saw it just like randomly sitting over by the purses. I can't believe this had been there for 2 days because this is just super cool. It's so 80s, but it's in like really super good condition. Like none of the inner seam is stained or ripped, or zippers are all intact. There's a little bit of paint chip on the zippers, but nothing too bad. It's a NAS bag made in Korea, and I looked these up, and some of them go for a lot. I don't know if this one will necessarily go for $80 because this is legit vintage 80s purse, but it's really cool. And like I said, it's in super good condition. So I was pretty happy with seeing this, and this I did pick up to resell. I got this for, oh dang, I thought this was $6.99, and this I got for $9.99. That's probably why that was a more expensive day at Goodwill, but hopefully this will sell for much more than that, but I guess we'll see. I think I can definitely make that back to some extent. Maybe not as much of a profit, but that's okay. Okay, last but not least. So I saw this last minute going out of Restore, and I'm gonna have to clean up the lampshade a little bit, but this is a really cool hand-painted lamp. I'm gonna clean it up, but this is all like hand-painted on there. This is like a frosted milky glass base, so this is just a pretty cool lamp altogether. I'm hoping it works and it doesn't need to get rewired. I haven't plugged it in yet, but I love the gold base. I love all this painting, and I'm gonna use this upstairs in the Airbnb. I think it's really super cute. If I find a cooler lamp, I've got a really nice lamp down here that I could put upstairs, and those two I think would look really neat together. But this was a super fun find, and honestly the lampshade on here I was pretty impressed with too. It's on here pretty well. Like I said, I just have to clean it up a little bit and get some of the dirt off of it. But that is the last item from this thrift haul from my long week of thrifting. I'm shocked that I found as many good items as I did, considering that yeah, things were a little bit picked over this week, but what are you gonna do? I think it's that time of year. It's been really super cold here in Wisconsin, so I don't think people are moving or donating as much. It's also March. I feel like April things will really start to take off, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, but that's everything. So yeah, like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at 5cat Thrift. I also have my eBay store and my Poshmark store, which are also under the name 5cat Thrift. So yes, check it out. Some of these items will be listed there. I'll put all of the links in the description for the items that I do get listed. And yeah, thank you. Have a great rest of your day.